Are you dealing with a hoarder? You know, somebody that can't get rid of something because they think they're always going to need it? Well, I have a suggestion for you. Think of it this way. You have a little baby duck or a baby chicken at your house, and it's, starting to make noise and the neighbors don't like it, so you should get rid of it, but you don't want to get rid of it. But you most likely would be more than willing to give it to some farm where it would live its life out happily ever after and be used and be useful there. Well, that's the same kind of logic that you might use on your loved one that is a hoarder. They hoard things because they're afraid to make the decision to get rid of something because they think they may need it or someone else may need it. Aha, this is where we come in at Highland Hill Farm. You can convince your loved ones to bring their things to Highland Hill Farm that you know they'll never need, but for which Highland Hill Farm could possibly use. Recently, we had a man that had collected welding rods. He never used any of them, but he brought them home and he collected them. He had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of welding rods. Well, his family talked to him about it because they were getting ready to move him into a home, and he couldn't take him to the old folks' home. But what they convinced him was that Bill at Highland Hill Farm could use them on the farm. And if he needed a few, he could always come back to the farm and get some if it was an emergency. And lo and behold, I ended up with a truckload of welding rods. So if you're dealing with a hoarder, convince him that, or her, that if they bring those items that are usable to Highland Hill Farm, we'd be glad to take them. And in fact, we'll let them take something home from our farm. Yes, we grow trees and shrubs, and they could take home a tree and shrub, and then anytime they want to come back to get something, they can. Because we'll use it, but not quite right away. It'll take a couple of years to work off a couple 1,000 pounds of welding rod. So you can understand, it'll be around. And you can try to deal with a hoarder by understanding the psychology of what it is that makes them tick. They just have trouble parting with items that they think they will need or someone else will need. And definitely Highland Hill Farm needs all kinds of items. So give us a call at 215-651-8329.